Okay, welcome to Bob Harper Jukebox Amplifier Repairs from Somerset, England. And on the bench today, we've got a Wurlitzer amplifier, as you can see. This is out of a 2300S jukebox, I believe. It's associated power supply, which also supplies the amplifier as well as the mech on these. It's not the original, I don't think. It must be a slightly later one because the 2300S has a 5U4 valve rectifier. This has got solid state rectification using a voltage doubler, and that's the two new voltage doubler capacitors there. So moving on to the actual amplifier itself, valve wise it needed a set of 6973s, and it also needed those two 12AU7s replaced there. They were extremely microphonic, although they tested fine. The other four valves were fine. So as you can see on the PCB, gone through it, replaced all the capacitors and resistors that were out of tolerance or noisy. The yellow coupling caps on the end were replaced as the amp come into me, so that's not my work. My work is mostly backwards from that output stage. Needed a new PEC there. That one was noisy, so I've replaced that as well. Underneath, obviously, the two CAN capacitors are not doing anything anymore. The capacitors are on a strip underneath. I'll show you that in a minute when I turn the amp over. Okay, so we'll put them on. It sounds absolutely brilliant. Okay, that's enough of that in case I get a copyright strike. So yeah, the amp's been on test now all yesterday afternoon, and it's fine now. It's just on its final test now, and then I'll box them up and put it back in the boxes and it'll be sent back to the customer, obviously once the invoice has been paid. So what I'll do now, I'll swap the view of the amplifier and we can have a look underneath. Okay, here we are on the underside, obviously. Not a lot to see really, because most of the work is on the PCB on these, but I have replaced the capacitors there in the corner. You can see all the new smoothing caps and their associated resistors, and the cathode resistors and capacitors for the output valves. Okay, a few capacitors over there replaced, and ones there across the output transformer been replaced for 1 kilowatt ones. But yeah, it's all done now. So thanks a lot for watching. The next amp on the bench is another Wurlitzer that's come in yesterday for repair. It's a 532, which is a mono Cobra amplifier out of the preceding model to this one. Okay, thanks a lot for watching. Catch you again. Bye.